Okay, we've got problems again by the look of it. So, okay, sorry about this. It looks like once all the spells start going, that is when things are happening, when the things are going wrong. So, I won't try and revive anybody, because the trouble with Skyrim is, when you first turn that very loud audio up, this happens every single time it crashes. In fact, every time you start the game on PlayStation, that sound gets horribly loud. So I won't try and raise any dead or anything like that. But it could go again. So sorry about this. It looks like it's unstable because there's a little bit going on here. Right, somebody is on the wrong thing here. Let me do a quick save. Yeah, it looks like we've got some problems today. It looks like this one is pushing our game to the limit here. But Skyrim has become more unstable since they put the creations in. I get it on Xbox, I crash every now and again. You know, when I did Draco, you know, with no mods on, whatever, no problem at all. Not a single crash. We haven't had a single crash, in fact, all the time we've been doing Draco. And we've done about 11 episodes now. We haven't had a single crash. So this game is more unstable since they did the creations update. That's why I want them to fix it, because it's been too long. They're taking too long fixing it. So, well, I suppose it depends on the system. This is a console, so you know this. I'm going to try pausing now again, I'm going to try pausing, just try and maintain a bit of stability. Alright, so that it doesn't go too far. But see, there's a lot going on here. I'm going to pause again. Sorry about this, but
I still remember how.
I'm going to try a quick save.
Fight.
But I can see there's a lot going on here. A lot of effects, a lot of things all at once. So I'm trying to pause it just to give the game, you know, a chance to not go overboard. Is there anything else to think of? Okay. So the last one, you know, could be more severe than this, but I think each one's different. So we'll collect the frost salt, but there's a lot of things all kicking off all at the same time there. Let me save that. Let me actually do a, well, I'll do a quick save, and I'll do a hard save just to make sure. And I'll do it on one which is spare. Yeah, which I haven't already done, so Necra there. So I'll pick a different save this time. I just want to make sure that we retain it all. And we don't have to come back and keep doing it. And we'll hope the last one is okay. Whether that helped or not, I don't know, but I think it was, you know, if I don't give the graphics too much to do, then it might, you know, just pause now and again might work. So I don't know if that worked or not. Alright, so now we have investigate again. So have a good look around, make sure you don't miss anything, because there'll be treasures lying around somewhere probably. So make sure you do that. Right, okay, there's a door there with a chest in it, so let's do that one. Sorry about this. It seems to be all going wrong lately. And it's like I don't know why broadcasting is such a problem. I know the machines, you know, on PC, you know, you can do a lot better on the machine stuff. You know, we are doomed. There is no hope. Seems that it crashes. You know, look what you said, Go. Seems that it crashes the first time you start a fight, then you reload it, it plays okay. Yeah, oh yeah, could, yeah, could well be that. So yeah, we are doomed, there is no hope. So obviously these people have tried it, and they've died. And this is Sellonus' journal. Now, I hope it's not too long, because when it's small right now, I've got a job to read it, but my eyesight is not great. We have secured a location that will serve us well, an old partially abandoned smuggler's hideout in Riften. One of the council members, they had a more serious crash, right. One of the council members, Seychelles Gatharion, had done prior business with the inhabitants and pointed us in their direction. It was a prudent choice, as these small band of unsavoury entrepreneurs seemed more than happy to assist with our venture, for they have a love of gold above all else. With this much aid, building our trap should be accomplished by reasonably quick. Once this is done, we'll try to bring her remains to us and draw her spider out. Oh, right, okay, there's a spider coming then, is it? Because I can't quite remember, you know, all the details of when I did it, because it was a little while ago I did this. I've got to watch these lockpicks, because we're getting a little bit low on lockpicks. So there's a tomb guardian, so that's something we could use. Well, I'm going to try not to do conjuration. I know ghosts, I should be. I will if I need to. Okay, so don't forget to look in there. I've got this as well. I can't resist him. Those eyes, those terrible eyes, so full of anger, fear and remorse. The only escape is death. So we'll take that note and accept him. So make sure, you know, explore everything. There's an undying ghost, although we've already got that. So let's not take that. It's not worth much. When you res something or you are conjuring, yeah. Well, I've got to use it. I'm trying to use it very sparingly. In other words, I only use it when I really need to use it. I know most people wouldn't do that, but I know I'm trying to do certain things which I know I haven't been able to do. So I just want to try things out. I'm going to test Skyrim and see how much you can do and get away with.
Who's there?
Okay, right. So there's Verrick. Skeleton just come back. I'll get out of the way.
Right there.
Looks like that's over pretty quick. So let's save it.
Where'd you come from?
So I won't res anybody because you know she's doing it anyway. So that may be the one that just attacked us. So hopefully this will, you know, won't keep falling apart. So some nice stuff in there, look. Cross daggers, so that's not worth anything, and another note. So let's get the Septim. There's Verrick's note. So it kind of pieces all the story together by these notes. I met Seychelles. Let me get this chewing up. Excuse me. I met Seychelles Gatharion on a Morndas outside the docks in the rain. Should have taken it as a sign. We've done business before. She and I, smugglers, smuggling black soul gems, corpses, and the kind of dark and dishonest things that would make grown men sleep in pain. But this was different. This was big. The sword she gave me was like nothing I'd ever seen. Teeth like a slaughterfish, and a blood red gem in the centre. I said it must have been one of our kind. That's when we smiled. That's when she smiled and told me there was another. So that sword you saw in the middle, which we couldn't get, that's the one they're referring to. My job was to swap them. We sealed the venture with a coin of which more was promised later. The image told me I'd be grateful in a week. A group of our associates would pay us to use the hideout to kill some captain, after which I'd make the switch. She told me to keep this a secret from the mages, which made me pause. But the details didn't matter much to me. All I wanted to know was the number on the ledger. It was enough. Months later, and the deal had turned rotten. The mages, it looks like I am there. The mages underestimated their own magic, and we are greed. Now we are all paying the price for our stupidity. Okay, so guys, there's quite a lot to read then. Yeah, I'm going to be struggling with this. Right, because it's a bit of a strain on my eyes trying to read this. Some tried to fight their way out, but the bastard won't die. I'm beginning to think he can't. On top of that, every man that he's felled has ridden to fight beside him, making him that much harder to kill. I guess I have no one to blame but myself. I shouldn't have trusted my gut from the start. Mage jobs always have a bad stink on them, but this one smelt especially foul. But I wanted that gold so bad I convinced myself and the men it was moon sugar. The funny thing is, I don't even have bloodthirst anymore. I think that's what the sword's called. I don't even have bloodthirst anymore. I lost it at the pits. It followed as tooth. Thinking I could just kill them mages and Catharian once I got my hands on the other one. But when the spell went bad, the guild sealed the captain in his chambers and us along with it. Now all I have left is a festering wound, an empty stomach, and the mage's coin to show for it. Chances are this coin is probably the only thing that will ever make it out of here. But could it tell you a story? Because this coin has bought a lot of lives. I've sold a lot of dreams and spilled a lot of blood. I know now the coin is cursed, yet for some reason I can't let it go. So it looks like his greed took over there, and there's a dagger of souls. Alright, and then there's like a book, cross daggers, so it's kind of about the Thieves Guild. Okay. Alright, so don't forget, look around and pick up all these things. Yeah, that keeps the quest going and gives you information about it. Alright. Okay, so now what's it saying now? So let's do a quick save. Right. So we've got to investigate the east chamber now, which is straight ahead of us. Although we may have to go down the stairs. Alright, so we'll have to go all the way back out and go to the east chamber. I'm not sure there's a quicker way, but right, okay, so now notice there's changing colours each time. I think each one is adding something, I think. So now we want the east chamber. Right, that one there. Okay. I ought to have a look, I suppose, at this, shouldn't I? I tend to pick up the fish mostly because they're good for potions. I won't do some potions because we haven't really needed it really. I don't think I'm missing anything. Right, we should be east, I think. Hang on. East, yeah. Right, okay then. Down we go. Bit pointless creeping while I'm Right, are they with us? They are, okay, right, here we go, next one. Right, so it gets a little bit progressively harder. I wouldn't say this is a hugely hard one, because if you're... Why is there a man behind you? A marker behind me. I think that is leading, I think, to the centre, to where that sword is, I think, or it's leading to the ghost. Ghost. Yeah, because the ghost, when we first saw her, and we picked up the stuff. The ghost should have walked to the centre, and she should have gone to the next one, and she just stayed there. So it didn't tick that one off. So it's just staying on there. Yeah. Right. Okay. So do you get the feeling things are going to kick off here? So they're messing around. They're trying to revive things, and there's loot involved, and there's a powerful sword. So
What
so
now?
I'm a little bit wary, because I'm trying not to fight. But as soon as we get close, I got a feeling these are all going to rise. I think so. I'm not quite sure, but I got a feeling they all rise. But it was a little while ago I did it. So I'll
Nothing
leave
else?
it for a minute. But yeah, you get the feeling that something's going to happen there. I mean, just a bit of lavender. What could go wrong by picking it up? Let's have a look at these. This first. So it's a few pages. So there's a lot of reading. That's no trouble. But now they can do voice. So they could be voice. Although I suppose you still have to have books, wouldn't you? Because you still got to read books for info. Right. Okay. This is a bit smaller and a bit lighter. So I'm going to struggle a bit here. I might have to get a little bit closer. I'm going to get a little bit closer to the telly because closer I get, it's a little bit better. Right, our guild has been commissioned to capture and restrain a renegade blade captain. Many tall tales have been spoken of his cruelty and malice, some even claiming he is part serpent. In addition to bearing the arms of his former employees, it is said that he wields an Avakari weapon of dark magic. The combination makes him quite formidable. Thankfully, the guild has great experience in dealing with such things, and we will win the day. They hope. We encountered our foe, but all did not go as planned, and he escaped us. He was more powerful than we had imagined, and many lives were lost as a result of our misjudgment. However, I am now convinced that his dreadful blade is the source of his power, as I have witnessed firsthand the dark magic it yields, for the blade drinks both life force and mana from any that befall it. Oh dear. We must think of a way to separate our foe from the source of his power. We have devised a means to separate our foe from his blade, and we must now set a trap and lure him to us. I am certain that it will work, but to be sure I must think of an incentive to draw him to us. I think it would be prudent to research this former captain in more depth. Upon reading what I have regarding our captain, my heart almost feels pity for him. It would seem that his madness and malice stemmed from the loss of his wife. The records reveal that it was after this tragic event that the darkness of the soul overcame him. However, pity will not save lives. He must be stopped in all event. Therefore, I have decided to acquire the remains of his loved one in the hope that this will draw him to us. Okay, so is they reviving the Guardian's wife? Okay, all right, okay. So we'll take that then. Yeah, good idea, Ghost. Well said. Right, okay. So let me find like a proper save. Let me do that one. I've got to make sure I don't go over somebody else's save here, because these saves are not separated into characters. They are mixed up, and it's been like this for a long time. So as soon as we open this, I presume things are going to kick off. Ready?
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
I can't remember if this is the last battle. Oh, I'm not. Oh, crikey! I didn't see that. Oh god! Oh, right. Okay, that's right. Yeah, this guy is powerful. He is powerful. So we got to keep away from him. He's very powerful.
Right there.
I'll let them do it.
Who's there? Where'd you
Okay.
come from?
But there's still another one. So he's a little bit powerful, so you got to be careful. Don't look at all these rise, but they may at some point. Let me just read this missive, just to let the game calm down. We have to try to contain him or die trying. She is the key to everything, for her death defines him and drove him insane. Perhaps can use her remains to summon her spirit and calm him. Doesn't seem to work, does it? It's not a bad little story, I must admit. It's not not going to be a big quest, but it's not a bad little story. I quite like it. These things are only kind of short things. There are some of these creation club where they're a bit longer. There's one, for instance, which is the dungeon, which is a little bit of a complicated dungeon. I think I'm going to do a quick save here, but
die like this.
yeah, as you can see, if that was on your own, it'd be a little bit of a struggle.
Where'd you come from?
And yeah, he's still alive, look. See, so this guy's strong. I'm staying out of the way. I'll tell you what, I'll raise the dead. Dare I raise the dead? Do you think that'd be a stupid idea? It probably is a stupid idea. I'll try raising one. Oh no, we're alright. Okay. No, he turned into something else. Yeah, he turned into something else. Yeah, he was like a soldier in like big iron armor or something. Okay, right. So we got a blade sword, which it's worth 300. That's worth it. So it's worth getting a nice set of blades armor as well, in case you haven't got one. So that's worth a bit. So it's not too bad. Letter from home. Let's read this. My dearest Lorant, I know that there is no power that will stop them from taking you away from me and into battle upon foreign fields, for I understand that this is your duty as a captain of the Blades. My mage's robes only. Okay, so yeah, he was the captain of the Blades then. As your wife, I should respect such things. Nevertheless, the fear that you may never return troubles me. Know that I think of you always. We are bound together in this life and in the next. Your beloved Emma. So they're definitely together in the life now. So I'll take that. I'll just see how much I can take. But I mean, these three here are worth a fair bit. I'll tell you what, I'll take the whole set anyway, because I'm gonna put some on her as well. So right, so there's a couple of them, wasn't there? So it's cursed. Oh yeah, cursed smugglers. So these are like some of the smugglers. I think they're raised or something, or whether they're ones that he's probably ones that he cursed to go on his side. So I have a job, taking all this in, all these plots and things. I don't know how I'm going to do on Avowed, because there's a lot in Avowed. So, but I'm looking forward to Avowed. I know everybody's saying about the woke stuff and all that lot, but look, if it tells the good stories and and it's an interesting world, I'm going to enjoy playing it. So I'm not going to get caught in all this stuff about wokeness and all that lot. We'll find out. But I trust Obsidian does a certain amount, so I know they do some good games. I did play the Outer Worlds. I haven't got to the end, but they do make really good decisions in it. So now we head back to the middle after all that and claim our prize. Okay, and then we'll see whether this is worth it. I think it's not too bad, and I do like the look of this blade, because look at it. I really like this design. It's really cool. So I really like this Dawnfang. I think this is a nice blade. Unlike the rest of the swords in the game, which aren't the greatest in the world. Maybe the Elvens are good, but this one, looks the business. I can't remember how good. It might be level to do with level. I forgot what it's called now. Dawnfang, that was it. Yeah. So yeah, 27 damage was not bad. It's not bad, right? In daytime, it deals 7 points of fire damage. At night, it deals 7 points of frost damage. After killing 12 creatures, absorbs 5 points of health or magicka for per creature killed. So it's not a bad little sword, especially if you're doing a big battle, and it's worth 2,449. So it's not a bad little sword. So we'll have that. But we'll give the trash to our friend here. So yeah, look at the that there. So it's really nice animation. So this is a I like this sword. It's a really unique looking sword, and Tara Main has used this. When she got it, she did use it. Sarana,
What now?
do you mind if I? So it's not a bad little. When I did this with Tara Main, I think we had one follower. It was a little bit of a struggle.
Anything good?
Because Tara Main wasn't hugely powerful then. She was, powerful-ish. So we'll give that one to her. I don't think I can get rid of that one. That's the one of souls, so I'll try and hang on to that one. On my Tara Main one, I'm keeping all this Creation Club stuff in a separate box. So that's what I've been doing. Right, but you have both Serana and the Cure. Yeah, so they both survived it anyway. So I wouldn't say it's a very, very tough fight, but it's if you're not high level, this is a tough fight. But if you're a good enough, a pretty good level, then you should be able to beat it okay. You shouldn't have too many problems, but just be aware, don't go in there too low level. It might be a little bit of a struggle. All right. It's not meant to be super hard or anything like that. It's just it's just a little quest with a nice kind of big battle at the end. So it's a bit of fun, and it changes from one thing to another. So it takes a little bit of killing of him. All right. Right. Let's see if I can get rid of anything else. Yeah, this is another one too. These two here, which again aren't too bad. One's the sun, one's the moon. They both have different effects. So some of the rewards aren't too bad. Yeah, so I'll try and get rid of. I always pick up junks. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that's worth it or not? I think it's not bad. I think it was worth doing. It was one of the kind of better ones. I think there's some that are very short, give you a quick reward, and that's it. And there's not much to it. But I don't think that one was too bad. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Do you think that was worth it? It lasted a little while. So yeah, quite cool, and a nice little story. So I quite like that. I thought that was a good little story. I like it with the story. That Tundra Homestead also comes with a story which you have to solve, which is a really nice story. So I really like that one with the Tundra. Is it Tundra? Is it Tundra Homestead? Oh no, it's not the Tundra. It's the I think it's like the Golden Hills. Let me just have a look at my map a minute. The Golden Hills Estate. Yeah, Tundra Homestead is a farm where it gives you lots of, you can plant loads of things, which is kind of over here. Like I said, your current followers, while deadly to the stream, easily took down your enemy. Yeah, I'm not. It's only a challenge if you haven't got a very high level. So as long as you've gone up a few levels, you shouldn't find it too much of a, especially if you've got a follower. But if you do it on your own, you just got to be a bit careful. Now the place I'm on about is here. There's a little story to somewhere around here. There is a farm, okay, which is almost as good as this one here. It's called Golden Hills Farm, and you have to solve the kind of mystery here at the farm. And when you solve it, and it's a nice little story, then you get the farm. So and you can plant stuff in there. I don't think it's as big as the Tundra Homestead. the garden. But it's a nice little story, and it's a nice little reward because you get a nice free farm. Yeah. The farm one is a nice little quest. It's not like, you know, you got to fight anything, you know, huge battles or anything like that. It's just a nice little story, which I think is really nicely done. Very nicely done. It won't take you too long to do it, and you get a nice reward. You get a lovely house with a little farm. So I'd say those two are worth it. Right, okay, let's move on then. What is the time? Because I can't see the time here. Because I've got a watch that's stopped. I've got one watch which is like it's not showing anything. So I've only got that little digital one left. In fact, unless I've got it on here, I'm not sure I've got it on here. No, I haven't got it on there. So all I can do is go by my tablet. It's 12:17. So it's probably about 6:17 then. Right, has anybody come in, by the way? I didn't miss anybody, did I? But yeah, sorry about this problem with but Skyrim has become a little bit more unstable. I wonder why. No, Ray. Right, so I won't start that one because that's going to be a little bit of a long sequence. So that will make it after 6. Yeah, it's about 6:15, just gone 6:15. So not much time left. So what we'll do is we'll just do something like simple, like I won't do folders 2 because I think that'll take a little bit too long. Same with our score. So let's speak to the Jarl of Falkreath to finish off. All right. Although we have to get out of here first. Yeah. So yeah. What do you think? I mean, for us, yeah, it's not really our thing, but not a bad little sword. I think it just looks good. I like the look of this blade. I wish we could turn around and look at the weapon like most games. So anyway, make sure. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll just have a quick look just in case I miss anything. I don't think so. I don't think there's anything else. As long as you search each area that you go into, you get some, sort of jewels, a little bit of money. So it's worth picking it up. Get a nice sword, and it's not a bad little story. Or what do you think? You tell me. Yeah, see, this is what I was looking for. I was looking for this bit here, because when I'm in this bit, I know how to get out.
Do you need something?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a butter. I was trying to get a butterfly. Yeah, if I got this bit, I know I can get out. So I know how to get out now. It's along here. See, that's what I was looking for. But I think that was the bit that was closed off, and we didn't have access to. And then you go around here, and it's on our left. That's it, on our left, yeah. So I know this way out and this way in, but I got caught out because the other door isn't open. So what I might do is take off all the mods. Probably break it. I'm going to take off all the mods, restart it. Although not maybe today, but at some point I will do that and see if we can start the companions one, just to see if it works, and then I'll put all exactly the same ones on again. Alright, they should stay in the same order, so we should be alright. We hope. Right, so we'll finish off with a nice quick one. I'd advise to write your mods down. Yeah, trouble is, it takes me a long time to write stuff down there, Goose. Mainly because it hurts my neck. Anything that involves me looking down hurts my neck. So if I got to do a long list, there's about, I don't know, 120 odd, 130 mods. It makes my neck ache. So I suppose I could do it in chunks, couldn't I? Hello there.
You keep your distance.
So let's speak to the Jarl of Falkreath to finish off. Yeah. See, this is why I like to get some mods, not too many. That's what. In a way, I'm kind of glad there's a restriction, because Otherwise, you know, I'll be doing 2,000 mods. I'm not saying I would
heard the
love to
gourmet is
do
hiding out somewhere
2,000
in
mods
Skyrim.
and do one of these
Fellow who wrote that
big,
cookbook.
you know, kind of wabberjack ones that load in like I can't remember the names on, but I would love to do one of them because they look so fantastic.
Keep
But-
your distance.
You know, Skyrim's a creature that you know, whatever
telling
you do,
you, I heard it.
however many mods you
Howling.
put on, there's always going to be a little bit of jankiness to it. Is this actually pointing at the right one? I was going to say, I wonder what's taking me past. I'll get a couple of these for, although I don't need poisons for this character. Right, where am I first of all? Hang on, let's make it daytime. So I can get orientated. Right, I'm trying to get orientated. It should be up here. Yeah. Right, okay, so we've got to see the Jarl. And so I'm trying to do it so that we don't overlap characters too much.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep
Really?
your distance. Good to see you. Finally,
So,
someone useful is around.
I know, let's finish off with a little bit of Necra. I got your letter. I'm Necra.
Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true.
Oh, they are.
There's a group of bandits in my hold that I
Really?
may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up.
Oh, you've been a
Go and
naughty
take care of it.
boy. Yeah,
Good.
I'll do that for you, yes.
Execute every last bandit. Spare no one.
Don't worry, my friends will.
That spell
Kind of
looks
fits perfectly
dangerous.
there.
Keep your distance.
Verrick could tell you for the rest of the character. With a bit of luck. Right, okay, yeah, I mean, he's powerful,
Hail,
so
Summoner.
it's a good idea getting him.
Conjure
isn't
me
it?
up a warm bed, would you?
That's meant to be some kind of
Could
joke,
it
was
be?
it?
The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
Yeah, you just better watch what you say, otherwise I'll send my dead upon you, sir.
What do you need, Bard?
What do you say? Did you bard me? Right, okay, we just have a quick finish with a quick killing. Although, you know, not my luck, that'd be terrible killing. Right, okay, oh dear, it's up the huge, gigantic mountains. That's the nearest to the gigantic mountains. So, hope you enjoying it today. Did I have wrote down everybody, have I? I hope so. You don't run off. Right, okay, we might need this for mountain climbing. So where we got to go? We got to go over there. Let's see. Let me pick a path. It has to be here. Okay. Nice straight road. By horse. There we go. No jumping over gigantic cliffs. I won't bother to pick that. I'll tell you what, when I was doing, I think it was Eowyn. I did a little bit of Frandor, then I did Eowyn for a little bit longer this morning, because, just to see how far she's got, and then I thought, oh, she's got a few little queen quests to do, so I thought I'll try and finish them off. I've got a feeling I went too far to the right there. I did. So I did the second part of was it blood on the ice or something? I did the second part of that one. So I came there and I noticed I'd only done the first part. So I went there, talked to was it Winifred or whatever his name is, and you know, I had to I picked the lock actually because he wouldn't come to the cage. I managed to pick the lock. And you know, and then got the thing from to say that it wasn't him that did it, and so I did the second part, and then I just had to like do the bit where we got to track down Callisto and try and get him. Come minions, there is our first dead to rise. I do love raising the dead. It's so enjoyable, isn't it? Are you enjoying the raising from the dead, everyone? I must say, I never thought this, I'd be very successful with this character. What are you doing with that sword? This isn't my sword. Come, my minion, you shall join as we rip apart these vicious bandits that lie within. Come, blessed ones. Which way are you going? Yeah, you could say
there?
It's only me. They are inside. Why not introduce yourself? Bilegulch Mine. It was theirs. Now it's mine. Yes, the sweet sound of death warmed up. It's wonderful, isn't it? Her with her blade outfit on. I'll take that. Come, minions, they lie in wait. But we shall strike first. Oh look, some booties. Oh look, there's some booty, buy the booty. I wonder if that's a joke. Put there by Bethesda. Oh look, some booty there, let's put some boots there. I bet it did, because, very imaginative. I mean, it's a shame they lost it, isn't it? Shame that. By the way, some of the quotes about Kingdom Come Deliverance, apparently, they're saying, Bethesda, this is the kind of stuff you need to do.
Now ain't this a surprise?
And apparently, the guy that did the acting in this did more lines and broke the Guinness Book of Records. So there's a tremendous amount of lines in Kingdom Come Deliverance, which is why I'm a little bit interested. I'm just worried about the combat, because it was very tricky to do in the first one.
Done and done.
It's a little bit of a slow burn game in that it's not all action packed and there's always fighting going on. It's kind of a slower pace. But I would be interested. I just want to see what the combat's like. If it's still a bit tricky for me to get my head around, I'm trying to watch people do it, and they're all saying it's easier. So far, it's looking like it's possibly I might get it, but I might wait until it's a little bit more reasonable before I do, and that'll give me more time to assess it. But so far, the reviews have been outstanding for it. So you can basically live.
It'll be good to get out of the sun for a while.
You can basically live a medieval life in that game. So it's a more slower pace. It's more like helping people out. But you can be evil, you can be good, you make any choice you want. It's really got a load of systems in it, and apparently the performance is really, really good. It's behaving really well. The first one was really poor on performance. Well, not poor, but it wasn't very, it wasn't great. This one seems to be handling it fine. So they've done a really good job of optimizing it, and apparently they optimized it by using the Xbox Series S, which is that kind of smaller console, which everybody's been complaining about. Oh yeah, it means they got to struggle to get it to fit on, but by optimizing it for that, they made it good for everything else. So that's what helped them to actually improve on that. Let's pick up that. So yeah, it's got good things going for it. I'm just a bit unsure about the combat. If I think I can handle the combat, I might get it. But I probably won't get it yet because I'll probably be doing Avowed, which is a bit more action packed. But everybody's raving about it. It sold 1 million in one day, and apparently it's already paid for itself already. So I think that tells the other developers who are trying to squeeze every last dime out of us. They sold 1 million and it was enough to pay back all that time they've spent on it, and they've gone from not very many people, about 30 people or 40 people, no, maybe 50 people, right, up to about 250, and made the game they wanted to do the first time. and they've made their money back in just one day. So there is money to be made in single player games. So it's just these rich people want to be exceedingly wealthy, and it's pure greed, nothing else. It's not that they games that just take too long. They do take a long time, yes, some of them, but they took 6 years doing that, and it looks like they've done a really, really good job. So anyway, I won't go on about that, but yeah, it's looking like it's very good. I did do that, yeah. Right, okay. And oh look, there's the
What was that?
off you go. She turns into a vampire. Yeah, I'll save it just in case.
Right there.
But it's only one guy, so that's it.
Who's there? Where'd you come from?
Now don't you start, you two, can't blind. Oh, well done, Serrano.
Now ain't this a surprise?
So yeah, off they go. You know, sometimes I like put away my weapon, and that does it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, maybe he did that. Well, once it died, it was all right. Okay, that was easily done, wasn't it? So I don't know. Do you want to live a medieval life? Because you know you got to learn to read as well. I know what you're saying. But that's a bit dull, isn't it? But if you want to live a medieval life and find out what it was like in those days, and you can do anything you want. You can, go around, go combat, looking for treasures. You can do all that. The exploration in it apparently is outstanding. There's stuff, loot to be found all over the place. I'm kind of singing the prayers. I ought to be buying it. But I've heard a lot about it. I'm just unsure about combat. I found that combat really difficult. I did 80 hours of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 on Xbox.
Where'd you come from?
And I wasn't very good at combat at all. And I died a lot.
Who's there?
Here they go again. Yeah, if you destroy that, we'll be alright.
Who's there?
Kill the beast, Serrana. Kill the beast. Turn into the vampire that you should be. Yeah, it looks like when that guy appears, they all go a bit crazy. Oh dear. Oh dear, there's a bandit chief there. Oh, the bandit chief followed us here. Oh dear, how senseless. I've got to restart Gimli too, because Gimli is the only one that I haven't been able to
Don't suppose
restart.
you'd enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
Sharpen it. Right, we just pop this off and I think that'll do. What's it? 6:25? That'll probably do today, wouldn't it? So, yeah, I'm thinking about it, but Avowed is going to take up my time because Avowed looks like it's a Skyrim type experience, but with more choices. So it won't be so bigger world though. But plenty of replayability because there are lots of different styles of play you could do in it. You could do guns in one and magic in the other. You can do any build you like.
That
so
spell
it
looks dangerous. Keep your
Hello,
distance.
my Jarl. I've killed the leader of Bilegulch Mine.
Teach them to stop paying me.
Yes.
Here, you deserve a reward for your service.
Thank you.
You know what? I like you.
And why
You're not
wouldn't
afraid to
you?
get your hands dirty.
Yeah.
I hereby
don't
grant you
think so.
permission to purchase property in Falkreath Hold.
Oh, how
Talk
nice.
to my steward if you're interested.
Do you know, I might be interested. Is there anything else you need?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly,
Yes.
but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of.
Really?
However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold.
Oh, I see.
You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
Okay, well, I don't have time for it, but yeah.
On your way then.
Thinking that sometimes gets your hand dirty, yeah.
Come and see me
So
again sometime.
we won't
I might have
do
some
this.
news for you.
We won't do the 3 people here, okay? Because I think we're already doing that with another character. So we've got Draco. We've got 3 characters going. We've got Draco on VR, and I kept you know, a lot more smooth
It's
this
so
time. I
bright
didn't
out here.
jerk about so
I don't know
much.
how you stand it.
And plus we got our assassin, I think, is doing it. So I don't want to start doing that one. I don't want them to overlap. So it's in one thing one week and the same somebody else doing the same thing. Although it will be different ways. So it'll be all, you know, so it will be different. All right. So we'll do that another time. Okay. So we'll probably do that one next time. Astrid. Because that one, you know, we can't seem to progress at the minute, so we're a little bit stuck. But yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah, thanks for helping me out there as well. Right, goodbye, Necra. Goodbye, Ray. So mysterious and gooey. So sorry about those crashes. Apparently there was so much going on there. Don't do that, Chris. It might blow up your. Might blow up. I'll tell you what. Don't get the anniversary just and then it won't blow up. Right. Okay. So thank you for the people coming in today. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed today's. Apart from those 3 crashes, the one. I don't know. I might still have to leave that short one up. It's only about 5 minutes. I may have to leave it up because it just kind of filled in the gap. You know, I haven't really got software that can join 2 together. And if I did, it would take a long time for that to process. You probably wouldn't get it for a couple of days. So I'll just sort of throw those 3 up, and you take choice what you want to do. So thank you, Ghost57. Thank you, Ghost. Hope you're going well. Hope your 600 mods are working okay. Why did you start, Ghost? Whoops, just threw me pen away. Was it I don't know, because you update it or something gone wrong? Some of these people, they got 2,000 or 3,000 mods on. I don't know how they get through the game, to be honest, because there must be all kinds of stuff can go wrong. Well, thank you, Ghost, for coming in again, and thank you to Nanandra Gaming as well. Thank you, Nanandra Gaming, and to Kelsey Pluff. Sorry I missed you straight away, but I hopefully caught up with you all right. So Kelsey Pluff, thank you very much, Kelsey. So she came in on the VR. I think the week before. I wasn't here this week. So Kelsey was telling me all about Minecraft. Me and Jess are playing Minecraft because we've got nothing to play. On Friday, we'll have early access for Avowed. So I decided to take the plunge. I trust Obsidian because of their previous games. So I decided I wanted to buy it and get the additional content plus the lovely cloth map. The cloth map is really the thing that I like. I like little collectible stuff like that. So I thought I'll splash out and I'll get it. So I thought it was worth it doing it. So I thought, you know, do it, and hopefully it doesn't let me down. If it does, well, I've had it, am I? So we're probably either do that one, or we'll see all these Creation Club ones. Most of these. So some are okay, some are just average, but you get good weapons and armor. Some of them not bad. So I'd say it was worth doing, and I don't know, maybe get that. So we'll just tick off a couple of things. You know, maybe we'll have to go there at some point. And I can't get that one to work, so we'll have to leave that one. Alright, so thank you all for coming in. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button, everyone. I do apologise for the crashes, but unfortunately Skyrim does tend to crash a little bit more now. So I hope you'll join me on Thursday with The Witcher 3. So we're having fun on that. I know we're not getting quite so many views on it, but some weeks we are. And it is a really good RPG. I highly recommend it because hundreds of hours in it, and if it comes with the DLC, you might have to delete Skyrim and then re-download it. Why is that then, Ghost? You know, every time somebody has to restart, you know, I really get annoyed by it because I know what it's like when I have to do it, and I hate having to do that, which is why I don't like changing mods too much, because I only to get rid of those awful mods. Yeah, the trouble is that's the biggest problem we have with the Creations update is they haven't fixed the orphan mods being eliminated. If you're on a console, you're supposed to delete the file, and it's a good idea to delete the file. Don't delete the file and reorder your load order, because if you do, you're guaranteed to shuffle it up. Okay, it's a good idea to add so many at a time as well, or take away a few at a time. So never do the same thing on all of them. Don't like rearrange your load order, delete something, and then add a couple of mods, because you're guaranteed to reset your load order on consoles, alright, PlayStation and the PS5. So do one or the other. Don't do both. So either add some, or or take some out, a few at a time, or delete it, come back out, restart the game. If you delete something on console, you delete it, you come straight out, you quit the game and restart it, then you press and hold your button on the console for 5 seconds on an Xbox, and let it switch off. Then when the fan stopped, you unplug it for 30 seconds, then you plug it back in, and then turn your Xbox back on, and that is supposed to get rid of some of the mods. But even when you do all that, it sometimes still leaves some behind. If you have an uninstaller on your mod, if it says in the description that there's an uninstaller attached with it, uninstall it with that first before you delete it, because that could leave it all from mod. Alright, for PC, you know, you've probably got similar thing, but you know, you might be able to do it a little bit different. So that's the steps you take on a console, even if it's a Series X or Xbox. Alright, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Hope the info was useful. I'm going to try and find my tape with my little tape recorder and play them. They seem to be working fine. My old video, my old cassette tapes from God knows how many years ago. I managed to find about 3 casefuls, so I'm going through and trying to see if I've got another copy of my song. And if I do find it, I'll play you a little snippet of it. Alright, bye for now. I hope you'll see you on Thursday with The Witcher 3, and Saturday it will be in our assassin Claudius, our assassin. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it today with Necra. Bye for now. I'll see you next time. And guess what? I'll see you later. Where's the controller? And hopefully, you know, they'll fix these problems. PlayStation and Bethesda. Come on, Bethesda. See you next time, everybody. See you later. And thank you all for viewing today, and hope you enjoyed it.